climate change is hurting our health. Already we feel food crisis and water shortages in the world. Scientists who specialize in climate change warns us that this situation could be even worse. 2021 June was the hottest month in history before 2022 happened. Now in July and August, we see in the news the highest temperature in our history, in our planet. For example, in January 20 was the record 50 degrees Celsius in Australia. Usual, for your information, we have temperature around 35 degrees. It's already hotness hitting all around Europe. We have shortages of food in this country, especially in countries like Italy and Spain, Portugal. In California, in United States of America, we have shortages of food or water. Water is disappearing. The place where we're standing in the map 2 years ago supposed to be a river, inside the river in water. But in 2022, situation completely changed. Water disappearing from our planet. From 2008, scientists noticed that 30% less water we have in our planet. Is a question what we are going to do if water will completely disappear from our planet. Is this our future, like Mars planet, where life is impossible? Water for our planet is like our blood for people, and without water people cannot survive. With hot temperature in our planet, people cannot survive. The highest temperature 90 degrees, people will not be able to survive. This year temperature increased only 1.2%. If temperature hit more than 3%, even 3 degrees in a year, everything, 50%, everything we have on our planet will disappear. 5 takeaway from the UN 2022 Climate Impact Report. We can adapt to many changes brought by an overheating planet, but something will be lost forever. Today release a major report on the impact that climate change will have on humans and the planet and how we may adapt to them. Number 1, climate change is hurting our health. Climate change is already damaging the physical and mental health of everyone on Earth, with half of humanity already vulnerable to water insecurity and billion more at risk of extreme heat events, vector-borne diseases and hunger linked to global heating. Extreme heat in particular has resulted in increased human mortality and morbidity, and it's projected to worsen century progresses. Flooding has led to increased displacement in Asia, Africa, and Central America, and is predicted to increase. Extreme weather has already pushed millions more people in food insecurity as climatic changes increases like the likelihood of simultaneous crop failures, even as staple foodstuffs are losing nutritional value. Already the poorest country hit the most. The poorest will be hit even worse. Although everyone is affected by climate change, not everyone is affected equally, with poorer communities, women, children, indigenous people, engaging, and other groups of people are projected to be the most vulnerable as the century progresses, as well as vanished ecosystems and losing the survivors that They provide leading to long-term impact on indigenous and local communities. The assessment shows how growing urbanization means growing stress on water, health, and sanitation services. Some 15 times higher in highly vulnerable countries compared with low vulnerability nations over the last decades. From 3 to 4 billion people live in contexts that are highly vulnerable to climate change. A figure again that is projected to rise. Why it's important for us? It's important for us because countries who have less impact from climate change will have this soon. Nobody expected that in the last decade, even 7 years, less than 7 years, will have such a huge impact to our environment for plants, animals, and even humans. What can we expect? We expect more refugees, and we expect higher cost for food. We expect some difficulties for certain group of people.